Hello YouTube, today I'm at Spirit Ford taking a look at this slightly refreshed 2022 Ford Explorer. This particular one is an XLT 4x4 and it has a 3.5 liter EcoBoost engine and a 10-speed automatic transmission. Starting off up front is where you're really going to see the redesign. New headlights, new accent, LED C channel, really unique, I think sporty looking refresh. You also have your XLT style grille with your massive Ford logo. Tow recovery hooks tucked nice up underneath the bumper. Coming around to the wheel and tire setup, it looks like we have some Michelin Primacy XCs, and the tire size is a 275/65 R18. And you have this really unique black and machined 18-inch Ford wheel. I really do like that look. I think it's definitely different. Running boards with chrome trim, color matched mirror cap, blind spot monitor as you'd expect, color matched mirror caps, roof rack up top, slightly refreshed tail lamps. I believe these are incandescent and the blind spot monitor is somewhere in here. Parking sensors integrated into the lower portion of the bumper. Your 7-pin and your 4-pin connector, as well as your trailer hitch, is behind this plastic applique piece. They just put it on when you're not using it and it makes it look a lot nicer. Backup camera is going to be right there. Expedition lettering as well as your Ford logo. XLT is on the driver's side. You actually can open up the glass to this, I believe, as well, which is right here. We'll go over that a little bit later. Coming around to the driver's side, we have your capless fuel fill port, keyless entry. Now, as a lot of you may know, the microchip shortage is still affecting the auto industry pretty heavily. There are some features that would typically come on certain trim packages, however they don't. This one is fortunate enough. It actually has a lot of features that you don't find on XLTs typically. We will go into that when we look at the interior, so let's get it started. So starting off over here on the left hand side, we have all the window controls for the vehicle as well as the mirror controls. Your lock and unlock button and your 3-seat memory is going to be right there. These buttons right here control the second row of seats. You can fold them down. This will actually open up the trunk. Below that you have the rotary dial selector for the exterior lighting of the vehicle, and then to the right of that you have your dimmer switch for the instrument cluster. Under that you have an electronic parking brake and a power adjustable foot pedals. Coming up to the instrument cluster, it is very reminiscent of the F-150 style. Tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right, big LCD screen in the middle. Really cool safety feature you can see right off the bat. It actually tells you what seat belts are not buckled when there is a person in them, which is pretty cool. Coming back to the steering wheel, nice leather wrapped steering wheel with mild bolsters at 10 and 2. The left side has all of your cruise control buttons as well as your lane keep assist button. Under those buttons you have some steering wheel mounted audio controls. Over on the right hand side we have the buttons in the control pad for the center LCD display. And then under that you have some more steering wheel mounted audio controls. Storage tray up top. And this is where it kind of starts to look a little bit more like the newer style F-150s with the bigger touchscreen display. It does have navigation, it does have the apps. All the settings can be configured through here as well as your towing checklist, stuff like that. It has the card system, so if you have the audio through here, you can load up the navigation on the right side of the screen. Pro trailer backup, push button start, integrated trailer brake control, hazard light button right here, traction control off, hill descent control, all the physical buttons for the radio itself, including your screen off button. Push it twice to go off, push it again, it'll come back on. Dual zone climate control with heated seats, heated steering wheel, and ventilated seats. This is the first time I've seen ventilated seats in an XLT Explorer. Again, the microchip shortage is affecting a lot of trims. However, it doesn't look like anything has been affected yet. If there is something affected, I will point it out. Right here you have a wireless charging mat, USB and USB Type-C. Storage tray right here for pens or the key. 2 cup holders, rotary dial selector for the your gear shifter, manual plus minus underneath, push button transfer case. You have your drive mode dial here, which actually changes it up on the center LCD display. Behind that, we have the older style F-150 center armrest. You got pen storage on the back of the lid, removable storage right here, and a 12-volt outlet down in there. Leather wrap seats, very comfortable. The ventilated seats are perfect on a hot day like today. You got a 12-volt outlet right here for the passenger. 2 glove boxes just like the F-150 right here and right here. Coming up top to the vanity, it is LED lit for passenger as well as your driver. The driver vanity does have a 3-door universal garage remote. Glasses storage up top. LED dome map light master controls. And then your auto dimming rear view mirror. Overall, I really do like the refresh of this vehicle. I think they did a good job kind of integrating more F-150 style items in it. Typically, this vehicle does follow the F-150 in the front. Obviously in the back, there's more seats. F-150 is a truck, but they did a really good job. Let's take a look at the back and see if we have as much leg room. So getting in is real easy with the running boards and the grab handle on the B-pillar. Something I do want to point out, this seat does move forward and back. And it does fold pretty much flat into the floor like that, maximizing cargo space. So you have multiple different ways to get into the seats behind you. But for right now, we're just gonna hop up and in. And with the driver's seat situated where it would be if I was driving, I'd say I have about 10 inches to maybe a foot of legroom. So it's very similar to the F-150. Storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. 2 cup holders right here. It looks like we are missing the rear HVAC vents, which is a microchip issue. USB Type-C, 110 volt, 150 watt power outlet. HVAC vents up top in the headliner, as well as your grab handle and integrated hanger hook. Center seat does fold down. Again, all of it is real easy and it folds pretty much flat into the floor. You got 3 seats right here in the bench, and you got 3 seats in the back for a total of an 8-seater. You can actually fold the front seats with the buttons in the back, so you can make getting out of the third row even easier, and that is on both passenger and driver side. 2 cup holders on the driver's side, as well as a USB port and a storage cubby. 1 USB port and 1 cup holder on the passenger side. Again, your air conditioner vents are up top. Then it looks like you have 1 dome map light up top as well. I do not think I would fit comfortably back here. My knees would definitely be hitting the front seats. But overall, in these bench seats right here, I'm actually pretty comfortable. Let's take a look at the cargo space. So like I said during the exterior walkthrough, you actually can just open the glass. So if you have some large 2x4s, 4x4s, or whatever that are too long, you can just fold the seats down and have them hang out the glass portion. To close it, you just slam it shut. To open it, it's this little arrow right here underneath the D and the I in Expedition. To open up the full trunk, you come here, push the button, and it'll automatically open for you. Now with these rear seats in the upright position, you don't get a whole heck of a lot of storage. Maybe 18 inches of storage. Your spare tire kit and some storage is going to be right here. LED cargo lamp, as well as some grocery bag hooks. 12-volt outlet right there. Third row, second row, power folding seats. It looks like the third row is power up and down, and the second row is just power down. Once the seats are folded all the way down, you actually have a ton of cargo space. Like I said, those seats fold pretty much flat into the ground, and the reason this one came back up is because it detected an obstacle, which is pretty cool. So because these seats fold flat and they're level, you can easily fit a standard sheet of drywall or plywood back here. In previous years, those seats were actually slightly elevated and these ones were down, so it would make an unlevel kind of cargo area. But it's really cool that they did that. And again, these are power fold down and up for the third row, just power fold down for the second row. Once you're done, come up to the driver's side, push the button, it'll beep at you a couple times, and then it will close. Let's take a quick look at the window sticker. So here's a window sticker for this guy. Again, a 2022 Expedition XLT 4x4, 3.5 EcoBoost and a 10-speed transmission. Blue tinted clear coat is the exterior color. Standard equipment's going to be right here for a base price of $60,160. Optional equipment is going to be right here. Most notably, you have the 202A group for $3,795, bringing the total MSRP to $67,535. Fuel economy rating is right here. This vehicle is rated at 16 miles per gallon city, 21 miles per gallon highway for a combined fuel economy rating of 18 miles per gallon. Let's take a quick look at the payload and towing capacity placard. So here's the towing and payload capacity placard. Keep in mind, if you see one on your local dealer lot and it's an XLT, it may slightly vary in terms of towing capability and payload. Adding even just, a miscellaneous package sometimes can greatly decrease the actual overall towing capability. So if you're comparing this to something on a local lot, just keep that in mind. I want to give Spirit Ford a huge thank you and shout out for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough of this vehicle. If you're interested in this vehicle or any of the 2022 Ford lineup, I will be posting all the contact info in the description below. Let Cheryle Yaros know you saw the YouTube video and she'll be more than happy to go over all the discounts, rebates, and incentives you qualify for. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and share, and be sure to check out all the affiliate links in the description below. Like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.